Stop buying new phones. Seriously. Just put your wallet away for a second and listen, because what I'm about to share could change everything. A massive leak, reportedly from deep within the OpenAI supply chain, has just confirmed what people have been whispering about for months. Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI and Jony Ive, the legendary designer behind Apple's most iconic products, are apparently building a supercomputer that fits inside your ear. Meet Dime, the device that hears everything. So, what exactly is Dime? According to the leaks, which have been pieced together from internal reports and even some Chinese patent filings, this isn't just another pair of wireless earbuds. The name itself, Dime, is a clue. It could refer to its tiny size, or maybe it's a nod to the old phrase, dropping a dime, which means providing information, or in this case, listening in. The form factor is where it gets really interesting. This is not a phone. It's what the insiders are calling an audio-first wearable. Forget what you think you know about earbuds. The leaks describe two small pill-shaped modules. These aren't meant to be flashy. They're designed to sit discreetly behind or just inside your ear, almost invisibly. And true to Jony Ive's signature style, they're said to be crafted from polished metal, giving them a premium, seamless feel. But the real power isn't just in the earpieces. They come with an egg-shaped metal charging pod. This isn't just a case, it's the main compute hub. By offloading the heavy processing to the case, they solve a major problem: heat. This keeps the powerful chip from getting too warm right next to your head. Now, you might be wondering, why earbuds? Why not a full-blown AI phone? Well, the story goes that an OpenAI phone was the original plan. They were aiming to build the ultimate smartphone from the ground up. But they hit a massive roadblock, a global shortage of something called HBM, or high bandwidth memory, which is crucial for high-end AI processors. With costs skyrocketing and supply chains bottlenecked, they made a strategic pivot. They decided to start simple and focus on an audio device first, mastering the core experience before tackling a screen. And that brings us to the brain of this operation. The specs that are being rumored for Dime are frankly insane. It's said to be running on a custom 2nm chip. To put that in perspective, that's a level of processing power you'd expect from a high-end laptop, not something you wear in your ear. The manufacturing is likely being handled by giants like TSMC or Samsung, the same companies that build chips for Apple and the world's top tech firms. But a powerful chip is useless without the right software. And Dime is reportedly going to be powered by GPT 5.3 codecs, which is believed to be OpenAI's newest and most powerful agentic model. This is a critical distinction. This AI doesn't just chat with you like current models. It can execute tasks. It's an agent. You could be walking down the street and say, hey, build me a simple website for my new coffee shop and email the link to my business partner, and it would just do it in the background while you go about your day. This is the kind of leap we've been waiting for. The next question is, how do you interact with a screenless device that can build websites? This is where the concept of ambient computing comes in. The leaks suggest Dime will use a technology called ultra-wideband, or UWB. This allows the device to know its precise location relative to other smart devices. So if you walk into your living room and stand near your TV, Dime could instantly take over the screen to show you the website it's building. You could walk over to your laptop, and the interface would follow you there. It turns any screen around you into your personal temporary display. This all ties back to Jony Ive's core philosophy. When he left Apple to start his design firm, Lovefrom, his stated goal was to create calm technology. He's been very public about his belief that our current relationship with technology, especially smartphones, is broken. We're always looking down, absorbed in our screens, disconnected from the world and people around us. Dime is his answer to that problem. It's designed to be invisible, an AI assistant that whispers in your ear only when you need it, freeing you to look up and engage with the world. A key part of making this work is the Whisper technology. The device will supposedly use an advanced version, maybe Whisper v4, which is OpenAI's state-of-the-art voice recognition model. This isn't just about understanding your words, it's about isolating your voice from the environment. Imagine you're in a crowded, noisy club or on a loud subway train. With this tech, you could whisper a command, and Dime would hear you perfectly, without you having to shout or look like you're talking to yourself. Now, we have to talk about the elephant in the room, the controversy. To do all of this, to be a truly proactive and helpful assistant, this device has to be always listening. It's not just waiting for a wake word. In a passive mode, it's constantly absorbing the world around you, building what's called a context window of your entire life. It would hear your business meetings, your arguments, your private conversations. Imagine an AI that remembers the disagreement you had with your spouse yesterday, and then uses that context to offer you relationship advice today. Is that incredibly helpful, or is it absolutely terrifying? This is the fundamental privacy nightmare that a device like Dime presents. Where do we draw the line between a helpful assistant and an invasive surveillance tool? It's a question we're going to have to answer very, very soon. Finally, there's the big technical hurdle that has engineers and physicists skeptical: the laws of thermodynamics. Packing a 2 nanometer chip into a tiny earbud is one thing, but that chip is going to generate heat. A lot of it. The case as a compute hub design helps, but the earpieces themselves still need processors and radios. If they can't manage the heat dissipation perfectly, this thing could get uncomfortably hot. And when it's sitting in or on your ear, that's a major problem. It's arguably the single biggest technical challenge they face, and whether they can solve it will determine if DIME becomes a reality or remains just a fascinating concept. So, what does this all mean? The era of the smartphone dominating our lives may be coming to an end. We are on the cusp of a new paradigm, one of ambient audio-first AI. DIME represents the first bold step into that future. It's a future where technology is heard but not seen, where we're freed from our screens, and where we have a powerful AI companion with us at all times. The potential is enormous, but so are the risks. It's exciting, a little scary, and it's happening faster than you think. What are your thoughts? Is this the future you want? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more insights into the future of technology. Thanks for watching.